looking good. I'll ask my first question, which I always do when I start. If you look at the reactions of the budget, some people have called it a status quo budget. People have called it a conservative, cautious budget. How do you react to this? People saying no bold reforms this time. Of course, much is there in the fine print, and it is all coming out. The markets have, come back today from a low tomorrow. So, what was weighing on your mind when you were preparing this budget?
Well, as was observed by you and by domain experts, not just in India, even outside, Indian economy's fundamentals are absolutely strong. It is the global uncertainties, which of course always every government has faced global uncertainties of different order, different level. But now the extent to which global uncertainties are bearing on countries and impacting decision making is of an order that we have never seen before. So certainly we had to keep that uncertainty in mind and plan for what is going to happen this year and what is going to commence in the next 5 years from this year. In that a new finance commission cycle starts, and above all, like the Honorable Prime Minister said, this will be the first budget in the second quarter of 21st century, which is up to 2050. Yes. In between, closer to 2050 is 2047, when Vikasit Bharat will have to be achieved. So our direction, our goal are all set. So it was for us to, keeping in mind the global uncertainties, plan for 1 for this year, 2 for the entire finance commission cycle, and 3 leading up to Vikasit Bharat, how do we want to take them? And that is why, slightly differently from every other budget, this time a lot more was said through Part B, right, which actually is unusual because it's not just the tax proposals taking us towards 2047. It also shows how we want the administration to respond, whether it's tax administration largely, or how the fiscal policy and other things are derived from it. And that is why I think this budget, everyone is welcome to have their view, and I respect that. And I try to understand why a certain perspective has come out. Even if it's criticizing it, I try to understand what is the basis from where they've come. But to have had Indian economy grow at the fastest rate from among major large economies, not just 1 year, not just 2 years, now for steady 4 years, it is the stability point that I want to underline. Prime Minister's political stability, because he is in the third term,
yes,
and also his understanding of how you respond to business has remained the same always. We have to be receptive, we have to enable, we have to we have to extend the red carpet but remove the red tape simultaneously, and ease of doing business. These are consistent policies. Tax certainty, bring stability for businesses, have been the core beliefs. It's almost a code for him. And that is why, remaining in his third term, he has given the message of stability through this budget. Just one last line on this particular observation is stability, and also making sure businesses are able to do business in India at a time when global uncertainty is making decisions difficult for even businesses from outside to come into India. So we are clearly projecting India as a place where businesses can be done, and the large Indian consumer market will have to find its own higher levels of achievements also opportunities for them. So that is, I think, therefore, this message. So vision, searching for vision, or saying this budget has no vision, is, I think, not understanding the perspective with which we are coming. And one last point here, budget and aside from budget, reforms continue. We have done several reforms, not through the budget,
Yes.
but yet outside of it through the year.
Yes.
That is why the expression Reform Express it is continuing to move and move at a good pace. So not just the budget, please look at the performance.
No, you have done that with GST